Hello and welcome to the BI-O-WEEN Reviews, where it's not only day 2 of BI-O-WEEN, but it's our 50th episode spectacular! That is right, ladies and gentlemen, we are up to 50 episodes! I cannot believe we made it that far! Even if I transfer my YouTube channel to this new one. Alright everyone, slow down. Time to talk about today's review. Now, I know you're wondering, what I was doing 50 episodes. With 50 episodes of good movies rising, bad ones burning, what kind of review deserves a big episode like this one? Well, simple. And this might be an out of the blue one, ladies and gentlemen. But basically, and hold on, I need to grab it first. Basically, we aren't gonna celebrate, but we're going to join the party by revealing Nicolas Cage, Willy's Wonderland. Now I know you're wondering. I know. Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff. But clarify, this came out before the Five Nights at Freddy's live action movie. But thank God that Blumhouse Production finally got out their asses and finally made that movie. But we're not here to talk about FNAF. Trust me, if you want to see a FNAF, I have BI-O reviews on this. Or if you want to see the Banana Split BI-O reviews on that horror movie, then comment below and maybe I might give it a chance. But it'll have to happen after BI-O-WEEN. And yeah, sorry about, that noise in the background. That was a motorcycle passing by. Anyways. And with all the jokes aside, let's get serious here for a minute. Okay, I want to thank you all. Thanks to 112 subscribers for my other YouTube channel for helping me get this far into now. Yeah, I know I had to restart everything from the ground up, but then again, I have all of you by my side, the LGBTQ YouTubers and other big YouTubers alike. Thank you all. God bless you. And let's celebrate this shit. So with that out of the way, let's celebrate our 50th episode spectacular as we dig into Willy's Wonderland and party! So the movie begins and yes, I'm using my TV this time since I'm recording on my phone. Trust me, this is the only way I can do this. Alright. So the movie ends with showing of a commercial of Willy's Wonderland. However, after the commercial, it cuts to a husband and wife at Willy's Wonderland getting killed. You'll find out why later on. But yeah, both of them gets killed. And after the opening credits, as we soon meet Nicolas Cage, who is playing as the janitor. Yep, he doesn't have a name. He's simply the janitor. So, fuck it. For me, I'll call him Nick. Since, Nicolas Cage and all. Yeah. So, Nick, also in this movie for some reason, don't say shit! Not one line. He doesn't have one line in the movie. And I know what he's thinking. Well, wouldn't that mean that this movie is shit? You don't know. It could be good. Anyway, so Nick ends up hitchhiking at a truck to ask for help on fixing his car and it's tired. So he takes him down to to his warehouse in Hayesville, home of Willy's Wonderland. No shit, that's like really what it says on there. And also Nicholas also seen that there were some like missing people in town. And gee, I wonder why. Soon he ends up getting a job at Willy's Wonderland as the janitor. And yes, to all the young Five Nights at Freddy's people who haven't seen this video, I know this is clearly a ripoff to Five Nights at Freddy's itself. Which I don't blame y'all. I get it. It's a ripoff. But that doesn't mean ripoffs have to be bad. Ripoffs can sometimes maybe even be good, or be decent. Or hell, maybe it could be better than the original. And if you want, and basically if you want something that's like a ripoff that's decent, then basically go watch the mean one. I might review that in the future around Christmas time, but who knows? So yeah, so after he gets a tour around the place, Cage soon gets dressed and locks up the place for the night. Sorry. And yeah, did I ever mention that he's the night guard in this one? Because he is. Rip off! But soon, and even though it was most likely earlier in the movie, we meet this girl, Liv, who, of course, is a rebel girl, because she thinks she has a shitty-ass officer mom, and her life sucks because she lives in a trailer, and she was actually originally planning on burning down on Willy's Wonderland, but of course she gets arrested by her mom, and gets cuffed to the pipe in the trailer. However, her friends helped her out. So then they can get their asses up and going. Oh, do shit. Yeah, that's what I meant. And soon, then once Nick's little break time, yeah, that's what I meant. Break time comes up, he grabs a beer and just goes on and drinks it from the fridge. I don't know if it's his, but oh. After a few drinks, he mops the floors, but then realizes that an ostrich animatronic who, no, let's call her what's her name? I think her name is Ozzy the ostrich, but I could be wrong. Hold on. Yeah, the ostrich's name is Ozzy. And of course she picks a fight with Nick, but Nick definitely just basically beats it down and rips his wires out of his neck and shit. Meanwhile, the 4 other animatronics starts moving, but Nick turns it off. Then goes to use the bathroom, but then realizes that there was some graffiti on a bathroom mirror that says, "It's your birthday." However, when he goes to look in the stall to see if someone is hiding there, next thing you know, he gets attacked by an animatronic gorilla. No shit, y'all. There is a fucking animatronic gorilla in this movie. Yeah. Fuck. Sorry. Sorry, I'm fine. But yeah. His name is Gus, by the way. And he dies as well by getting his head animatronic head bashed in the toilet and spew out blood. So, but Nick throws him away like trash. Then takes another break and cleans up the arcade games and plays with the one pinball machine. But funnily enough, I do remember playing pinball before. And I even went to one time I played Space Odyssey 3000, 2000, 3000, I'm not sure what it's called, but yeah, y'all gotta remember, I swear, if you're 2000 kids, you have gotta remember that fucking computer game. Anyway, back to the movie. So Liv and her friends get back to the Willy's Wonderland so they can burn the whole place down. Because apparently they have a bone to pick with it. But you'll find out in a hand. Real quick. So anyway, there's one dude was about to get ready to burn the place down, but stopped for a minute. And good thing too, because next thing you know, fuck! Sorry, I keep having hiccups out of the blue. But anyways, soon they see Nick in the building, and she tries telling him something, but of course he ignores her and walks away, because apparently this one, he don't give a shit. And continues on with his work. And she realized that they need to save him from the animatronics in there. Alright, so she goes into the vent, but ends up finding an alligator animatronic. And no, it's not the gator from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. But then she accidentally ends up seeing me up with a ballerina animatronic. And no, it's not Ballora from Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. Her name's actually Siren Sarah. Which, honestly, that's a perfect nickname for a mermaid. Seriously. Today, mermaids out there who's basically watching the video, which I know there's none because they don't exist, but still, I just want to joke around and shit. If you ever wanted a name, there you fucking go. Oh. So Liv and Siren Sarah tries to have a fight, but of course, Siren Sarah, being a ballerina, uses her gymnastic type ability and, dodge her every move. Meanwhile, her friends were waiting outside, but got tired when decided, screw it, we're gonna go inside and help her. And Nick. So they get onto the roof of the building and they devise a plan, I think, or just argue a bit more. However, they fell. The roof caved in and the roof came in and they fell down onto the ball pit. Again, rip off. I know, but shut up. So Liv finds them along with Nick, and Siren Sarah was there acting normal. So she tries killing her while she had a chance, but Nick stops her. And Nick stares at her, wondering what the hell is going on. So she explains that those things are evil and they need to destroy them all. So Nick decided that okay, he'll help her, despite not saying a goddamn line. So he grabs some tubes, like thin ones, not like those huge ones in the vent, but just some small ones. While Liv tells a backstory where once upon a time, one gentleman, and was once worked at Willy's Wonderland. And decided that he's gonna go nuts and have some devilish fun by dressing up like Willy the Weasel. At least I think Willy's a weasel. Like kind of down is this little thing a weasel? I say it's the weasel because his name is Willy, and Willy, weasel. So yeah. And the dude that was dressed up like Willy killed an entire Pizza Party family. Yikes. However, when the SWAT team comes in to kill him, and he found his dead body, also his name is Jerry, I believe. Jerry Roberts, maybe? I don't know. And 7 of the kid's friends, I think they were, who ended up getting killed and was used for a ritual to put the kid's soul into the animatronics. Yes. Instead of the animatronics eating the kids, their souls were eaten from the kids. So then, one day it was time for the grand reopening. Or no, wait, that's still a flashback, sorry. And yes, they did try hiding it, despite, more and more kids and adults all started going missing and shit, so they decided that they was going to close down Willy's Wonderland for good. Then this one random dude and girl was like, two of Liv's friends were there. We're in a different room making out, and we're about to do the you know what. Only adults will know, but kids, shut up and don't watch this. While Liv and 3 of her other friends goes to check out Willy the Weasel and the other animatronic, aka the alligator one. And he was basically dancing around and shit. And, okay, this is going to be a random fun fact I want to talk about, but the guy who is in the Willy the Weasel costume actually also voiced this kid in the very classic Pinocchio movie. The Disney Pinocchio movie, basically. And yeah, kids, if you know the kid, you will know he turned into a donkey. And let's be honest, that fucking scare makes us uncomfortable as a kid, just because of how terrifying it was. Like, seriously, seeing that poor kid become a donkey was just uncomfortable. But yeah. Anyway, back to the movies. Soon, Willy then, pretends to shut down. However, this Viking animatronic, yes, Viking, comes out of nowhere and kills Liv's friend, one of the dudes named Aaron. And soon Nick comes back and takes out the knight, named Nighty Night. Okay, y'all. Let me show you how his name is spelled, because this is sounding like a tongue twister of all time. Look. Wait, that's what kind of tongue twister name is that? Willy's Wonderland? Huh? But yeah. So, after Nick kills 19 Knight, soon he looks at it while the other dude is crawling up to the wall, but with flashing lights, Siren Sarah and a Mexican animatronic. No, I'm not being racist. They're actually a Mexican animatronic. There. Don't ask. He and Siren Sarah ends up killing this dude. Oh, the Mexican animatronic is named Tito. No joke. Tito. Yeah, so Sarah and Tito kills the gentleman named Dan. With his friends, a guy named Dan. Dan. Meanwhile, with other friends, the couple named Bobby and Kathy got killed by the alligator animatronic named Artie. Artie the alligator. I know, weird ass name. Meanwhile, Liv's mom was talking to the other officer, and this one gentleman, and Liv's last living friend calls her to let her know that the animatronics are out and killing them. So she had to go down there and save her along with others. However, she reveals something about Willy's Wonderland, and that's also part of the story on why she doesn't like the place. And that is that a while back, after the mayor bought Willy's Wonderland, and to let it go close for business, the sheriff's husband, Eric Miller, got killed. His husband, I think, his name. So now Miss Officer. However, there were 6 extra victims got killed by Willy and his gang somewhere. Maybe at Willy's Wonderland, but I'm not sure. And now she doesn't want to lose her daughter, or all because of the freaking, weasel. And yeah, so, anyway. So then, and the mayor and the Liv's mom decided that they're actually gonna keep the animatronics alive, just so they can keep the crime rate in town low, I believe. I don't know if that's what's the point, but if I'm making a mistake, then I'll just make a YouTube shorts about it and correct myself. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah. Which also, yeah, in the flashback, they showed 3 more humans getting sacrificed by... Right? But they realized that if they kill more adults for Willy in the game to do, then that means no more kids can die. Now, on one hand, yes, that is a great idea. But on the other hand, you're killing more people, y'all. No matter what, even though you're saving a lot of young little kids, you're killing adults. You're still a killer. But yeah. Then one of Liv's not last friend, but another. Well, it might be the real last friend that she had alive, named Chris, get killed by this frog animatronic named Cammy the Frog. Or clam, I don't know. Looks more like a frog, honestly. And once Nick was about to square up at the animatronic, he realized, oh wait, break time, and takes a break. Like, yeah, that's a perfect idea, Nicholas. Just go take a break while this random ass teenage girl and a bunch of animatronics are trying to kill y'all. But yeah, and during his break montage, he does have some fun while Liv is fighting Cammy the Frog. But Nick finally comes back after his break to finish off Cammy the Frog. And punches out Tito and Sarah in the process. But once he reaches the door, of course, the fucking Liv's mom, at this point being an absolute cunt, points a shotgun at him and decided that he's going to be the next sacrifice for Willy. Yeah, I said it right. But one officer hesitated, and she tells him, you're going to do it whether you like it or not. I'm saving my fucking daughter. So he gets him to take her home while she deals with Nick. But yeah, and soon when Liv and the other officer's name is Officer Evans. When Liv and Officer Evans pull over to argue a little more, Tito reveals that he was actually in the back, that he was on the car or drive with them, and he kills Officer Evans. And soon he fights with Liv and also talks trash with her. So she walks all the way to grab the car keys. Meanwhile, the lady officer with her mom, again being a cunt, decides to let Nick fight the last two animatronics all by himself with his hands tied behind his back with zip ties. But, of course, Nicolas Cage, being Nicolas Cage, he gets his hand, he takes him out even with no hands. But, funny enough, he rips the zip ties up and kills Cammy the... Oh, it was a chameleon, not a frog, not a clam, a chameleon, of course! I need to focus on movies harder. So soon he cleans himself up and cleans out a Wonderland palace. Takes one more break. And celebrates in victory. However, this Liv's mom, being a cunt, realizing that Nick is still alive, points a shotgun at him again and brings her back inside because again she's a cunt. And no, I don't give a damn what y'all say. If a character is being a douchebag villain in this movie, then that means they're a goddamn cunt. If they're women, at least. But anyways, Willy finally puts her out of her misery by basically swiping her in half. Holy shitballs. However, then Willy throws Nick towards a wall where there's a button that says it's your birthday, which starts off at basically a celebration that was, or confetti and party music. God damn it. Sorry, the hiccups are fucking with me. But anyway, so Nick fights with Willy and finally destroys the final animatronic and rips the weasel fucker's head off. Then got to his car, does a donut, and gave Willy's Wonderland keys. He's the building into the mirror, put his normal clothes back on, pull out his hand, grab his cash that he was earned after a long day of work. Then sees Liv, who is actually straight up walked all the way to Nick, shockingly enough. Although I don't know if she knows that her mom is dead. Oh well. So Nick puts on his shades, turns up the music, and drives all out here. However, the mayor and his bad friend, gets in the car, and apparently, oh yeah, the two people's names are Jed and Tex. And apparently, Nick forgot about Siren Sarah! Because then she reveals that she's on top of the car and she blows her, Jed, and Tex up together. Yikes. And Nick saw the explosion, but then saw Tito, the turtle. Yes, I know it was a turtle. But the movie ends with Nick running him down and killing him, not even looking back. This movie is very, very interesting good. Yes, I know Nick never said one line in the movie, but then again, what are you going to do? It's Willy's Wonderland. And yeah. So anyways, thank you for watching the BI-O-WEEN Day 2, ladies and gentlemen. And thank to each and every one of you for 50 episodes. I cannot do this without you. I couldn't. Because without y'all's help, support, I would have just been some 23-year-old fat guy living in their parents' house. Which I am. But that's okay. So, thank y'all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 3 of the BI-O-WEEN month. And stay tuned for that as we will talk about a horror movie with a certain amount of ghosts. That is 13 ghosts. Thank you for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notification for post notification. And I'll see y'all next time. See ya.